What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the almighty CR21, and we are coming at you guys with a throwback edition of Friday Night SmackDown review. I hope you all enjoy. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your favorite moments from throwback edition of Friday Night SmackDown, and let's get straight into the review. Alright, so we start off the night with the head of the table, Roman Reigns, coming out with Paul Heyman and Jey Uso. Every time Paul Heyman has a mic, you must listen, pay attention, because you know something's about to go down. He's just a god on the mic, hyping up Roman Reigns. A moment of silence also for Daniel Bryan after leaving Friday Night SmackDown. Roman Reigns is legit the best heel, the best thing going on WWE right now. He's grown on me. This head of the table thing has really grown on me. Like, I always liked it, but not to the extreme. But now I'm really liking it. That's my favorite thing going right now in WWE. So a pretty good opener, but a surprise since this throwback edition of SmackDown. I was expecting some big returns, but Jimmy Uso coming out. I was definitely surprised. I enjoyed it though. I like the way they're doing with Jimmy Uso returning. Hopefully it leads up to maybe a big match between Jimmy Uso and Jey or Roman. But yeah, Jimmy Uso comes back, hugs it out with Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. And Cesaro comes out. And Cesaro could have barely said anything because Seth Rollins from behind attacked him. And then we got a night of returns because Teddy Long, player, return after that, and he basically said Seth Rollins and Cesaro is going to open up the show. We're going to start off red hot, and if Cesaro wins, he faces Roman Reigns for the Universal title at WrestleMania Backlash. And we got to the match. A pretty good match. It wasn't good as Mania, but it was still a pretty good way to open up Friday Night SmackDown, should I say throwback edition. So Cesaro, pretty good match. He got a big win over Seth Rollins again. So Cesaro holds 2 wins under Seth Rollins under a month. That's pretty huge. You know, Seth Rollins is a former Universal Champion as well. So big win for Cesaro. And I'm just waiting for that Roman and Cesaro match. I know it's going to be fantastic. Up next, we had Carmella taking on Ruby Riott. This match, it was a pretty quick match. You know what I'm saying? Women wrestling matters. If you guys haven't checked out that video I did, please go check it out. This match, again, was like 2 minutes. It was cool because Carmella got a win. You know, I'm always fine with Carmella winning. I think Carmella should be like the next pay-per-view challenger for Bianca if it's not Sasha Banks. So yeah, Carmella got a win over Ruby Riott. So it was like, you know, whatever, you know. It was just a way to get some filler in there and just to get a quick woman match out of the way. So yeah, Carmella beats Ruby Riott. You'd love to see it. Up next, we had a celebration of former women's champion Ding Dong Hello edition with your host with the most, Bayley. So Bayley cut an alright promo. She was basically dissing everybody, like some of the greats, former champions. You know, they had Lita up in there, Jacqueline, Trish Stratus, Ivory, just to name a few. And at the end, they put Bianca Belair. Bayley obviously was mocking her. We get the EST coming out. The fastest, the toughest, the roughest, the quickest, the fastest. The BEST of WWE. I know it sounded like a mark with that. But it's basically Bianca Belair comes out. And she basically starts talking about, Bayley, you don't want me to be the SmackDown Women's Champion. You're getting on my nerves. I'm sick of that. It was an average type promo. Like, it wasn't the best. Bayley did the best she can. She just kept mocking Bianca Belair. And it turned into a big brawl. And it got me more excited for the match. Because I know the match is going to be good. You know, on paper, it should be a good match. I'm not digging the build, but I know the match is going to be fun. So, overall, it was an alright segment. You know, I could get through it. And it didn't drag. It just went what it had to do. And I'm just someone more interested in the match. You know, you have Bayley stepping on Bianca's hair. So, Bayley stood tall. So, that was pretty good. We had Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso backstage. That was kind of interesting. You know, they looked like Jimmy Uso wasn't going to go with the bloodline. So I'm interested where that goes. Like I said, hopefully it leads up to a big match in the future. But yeah, overall, good segments for Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso. And the whole Bianca Belair and Bayley stuff. Up next, we had Reginald taking on Tamina. Yes, Reginald versus Tamina. Before that, though, it was announced next week Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler will take on Tamina and Natalya for the women's tag team titles. I guess this is when they lose the belts. But yeah, Reginald, He was out there taking on Tamina. The match went pretty quick though. It ended in disqualification. Tamina won by DQ as the tag champs attacked Tamina and Natalia. So really, it's good to see Reginald out there having a match, but I feel like they could have done something better with him. Like, I don't know why they could even at least give Tamina the win. You know, hype up the contenders. But, you know, it's WWE. Obviously, logic doesn't always go the same with wrestling. But yeah, it was... I don't even want to say it was that good. It was really bad. It was just a mess. Just some filler throughout the show to hype up next week big title match. So, yeah, that happened. So, disqualification ending for Reginald versus Tamina. Up next, we got a 10-man tag team match player. Of course, it's Throwback SmackDown. You know, back in the day, we were getting this. I like the feel to it. A lot of talented people involved. You know, you had Sami Zayn, Chad Gable. You had Apollo Crews, Kevin Owens, the Street Profits. So, it was a pretty good tag match. You had Apollo Crews, Sami Zayn, the Alpha Academy, and King Corbin in one team. Taking on Big E, the Street Profits, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Kevin Owens. So it was overall a pretty fun tag match. At the end though, King Corbin ended up taking the pin and he got the W for Team Apollo. I'm just going to put it right there. Team Apollo Crews, since he's the Intercontinental Champion. So I guess now King Corbin could possibly be a target for the Intercontinental title. We will have to see. But yeah, Team Apollo gets the W. Up next, we got the main event. We had Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, Jimmy Uso has joined the Bloodline. Well, it looks like he joined the Bloodline. He came out to help Jey Uso and Roman Reigns from a sneak attack by the Swiss Superman, the #1 contender, Cesaro. So I am fairly intrigued in this storyline. I am completely digging it. Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns. The Bloodline is official. Let's get it. Pretty good show for Friday Night SmackDown. I'll rate it a 7 out of 10. Throwback edition. Very cool. Hope you all enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.